What is up, boyos?
Boyos?
Welcome to Last Week in Games, where everything is video games. As you are probably aware, today is the Xbox Showcase. It is. Well, as I'm recording this live on twitch.tv/lonercast, it's the Xbox Showcase, but it hasn't quite started yet. We will be talking about that during this episode, and we'll watch it live on twitch.tv/lonercast. I plan on posting it as a VOD as well on the YouTube, copyrights permitting, you know what I mean? But right here at the front of the show, I wanted to talk a little bit about Summer Games Fest. So let's see if I could pull up like a list of things that were shown at Summer Games Fest. Everything shown. Okay, so Summer Games Fest had... Here's my thoughts on it. I thought it was a lot better than the PlayStation Showcase. Well, okay. A lot better is strong. My expectations weren't as high for it as they were for the Summer Games Showcase, right? I wasn't expecting a whole lot from Mr. Keighley. And I thought he delivered some cool stuff. Although it was pretty lackluster. I could have gone my whole life without watching it. But there was some cool stuff at it. And I really liked the format. A lot of gameplay was shown. And even the dev talks weren't like too egregious or long or anything. When Ed Boon came out to talk about Mortal Kombat, it was kind of cool. But here's a few things that were shown. Prince of Persia Returns, which seems to be like a side-scrolling sort of Prince of Persia game, which actually looks kind of cool. I'm actually into it a bit. I think it looks pretty sweet. A weird decision to start with that game, though, especially when right after it was Mortal Kombat 1, which everyone was sort of expecting a lot of details about Mortal Kombat 1. During Mortal Kombat 1, we got a lot of fatalities and some in-engine cutscenes and stuff, as well as some gameplay. What are they called? The people who... I guess there's like assists now. There's assists now in Mortal Kombat. That's kind of the new big thing that is in it. We got an announcement for a new Sonic called Sonic Superstars. It's a new 2D Sonic. I thought it actually looks pretty sweet. It looks pretty good. I'm into it. I'm just trying to rush through these because the Xbox Showcase is going to start any minute now. We got 15 minutes to the Xbox Showcase. So, but yeah, Sonic Superstars looks kind of cute. Here, I could pull up a video of it. How about that, y'all? We got Sonic Superstars, baby. Look at this cute little art. Look at the cuteness. Oh, the cuteness of Mr. Sonic. We love Mr. Sonic. What else? John Carpenter is working on a horror action game called Toxic Commando, which surprisingly had like a comedic twist to it. John Carpenter, very famous horror director. This game, I don't know, man. There's something about this game that just like, I don't know, looks pretty generic to me, if I'm being honest with you. Looks pretty generic, but I'm willing to be surprised. It is John Carpenter after all. But what the fuck does John Carpenter know about video games, huh? Here was a weird one. We got the PlayStation Showcase just like a week or two ago. And at that showcase, they showed long, extensive gameplay of Marvel's Spider-Man 2. But they didn't give us a date, which we all thought was a little weird. We were all expecting a date. Well, here it is. Jeff Keighley got the date. We didn't get like a new trailer or anything like that. We got some concept art, which was cool. But the game is coming out October 20th. Why they didn't show that at the PlayStation Showcase, I don't know. They should have shown that at the showcase. I understand you want to give a bone to Keeley, but come on, man. You got to show that at the showcase. That's crazy. Fortnite. Oh, yeah. And then it all ended with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which I will admit looks awesome. It really does. They showed a lot of like in-game cutscene sort of stuff like this, but as well as them just sort of running around just to like show how beautiful the world looks, which the world really looks nice. It really, really does. I'm really into it. I think it looks good. We got to see them running around on chocobos. The first Final Fantasy VII or Final Fantasy VII 2, no. Final Fantasy VII Remake, I thought was okay. It wasn't my favorite thing, but I'm willing to give this one a try. Like it looks good. It looks nice. I don't think we got a date on it though, did we? Let's see. Rebirth. Early 2024. Oh yeah, and that was the other thing. They were boasting that it's on 2 discs. Like, hey guys, it's on 2 discs. Okay, cool. You can't optimize your game. I don't know. I don't feel like that's a brag like they think it is, especially considering that Zelda just came out. To me, it just says that your game is not well optimized. I could be wrong, but like, right? To me, it just means that your game's not well optimized. Some other stuff that was shown. Nicolas Cage came out. That was fun. He's in Dead by Daylight. Unfortunately, he's not the killer, though. I really thought he would be the killer. It's really unfortunate. He's just a survivor, I guess. Yeah, but Nick Cage came out and he's like, oh, yeah, I'm Nick Cage, and I'm in this new video game. Nick Cage, baby. Yeah. Exoprimal mech skins based on Street Fighter 6 for characters Ryu and Guile. That's cool. Party Animals gets a release date of September 20th, which is exciting. I'm excited for Party Animals. Alan Wake 2 received an extended gameplay video, which and they brought out Sam Lake, the director of the game, and the head of Remedy. That game looks awesome. I'm very excited. That's going to be my Halloween game. That and Resident Evil 4. I'm hoping I can play both of those during Halloween. Yeah, those. It looks great. Alan Wake 2 looks great. We got some Warhammer 40k. Baldur's Gate 3 got a new trailer. There was a lot of stuff that I'm not like huge into. We got like Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Warzone 2.0 Season 4. Okay. We got the new limited edition Xbox Series X made to celebrate Porsche's 75th anniversary. No thank you. I said no thank you. It looked ugly as shit. Marvel Snap has some new game modes coming out next week. So that is exciting. If you're a snapper like myself, I do like a little bit of Marvel Snap. We got some Stellaris stuff. Some new Stellaris stuff. I do like Stellaris. Yeah, and then just like a bunch of other stuff that's not worth really even mentioning. We got Crash Team Rumble, which looks like ass. Black Desert Online's next expansion got a new trailer. Yeah. Crossfire Sierra Squad got another trailer, which is that VR game that we saw at the PlayStation event. But yeah, that was pretty much Summer Games Fest. It was too long for what it was. It was okay though. I like the format. The format's good. Oh, I almost forgot. There was one big thing. Lies of P is getting a demo today. So you could go play the demo for Lies of P, which is that Pinocchio Souls-like game, which looks awesome. And it's got a release date of September 19th. So that's pretty huge. We also got an announcement that there will be an Annapurna showcase on June 29th, which cool. I don't know if that it's kind of weird to announce it here, but I get it. Whatever. I love Annapurna. Excited to see it. So yeah, I like the format. I thought it was too long for the games that we got. Like, there wasn't enough substance there for it to justify the length. But for an event like this, I thought it was pretty good. Because it's just one guy, Jeff Keighley. And the fact that he's able to pull together, all these different, we got, Xbox announcements and PlayStation announcements, all at the same sort of thing. That was great. There's no Nintendo though, right? Like, no Nintendo, which is interesting. I think Nintendo is sort of gearing up to do something, right? I think the new system needs to come out probably within the next 2 years. I think we've hit the stride with Nintendo with the Switch, and I think they're gearing up to announce their new system, to be honest with you. So yeah, that was Summer Games Fest. And now, if you're listening, if you're not watching live, we're going to cut to our breakdown of the Xbox Game Showcase. So get ready for that. Okay, and we're back. We just watched the Xbox Showcase, and just right off the clip, I thought it was a really good showcase. The fact that it was just so snappy, just game. Pretty fucking cool. And there was some really cool stuff in there. A problem I do have is it was a lot of coming in 2024. Not a lot of stuff is coming this year. You can't control that though. So that's fine. We also didn't get Indiana Jones, which is weird. We didn't see what id is working on, which is weird. So maybe we'll get that next year. All that being said, I thought it was a very good showcase. Much better than what we got from Sony last year. Much better. Or last week, rather. Not year. Much better than what we got. So I was thinking, why not just go down the list here? I took notes while I was watching it. We'll talk about what we saw. I don't have videos of them yet because this is literally right after I watched it. I'm here talking about it, so I don't have videos to put into the video. But here we are. Xbox Showcase, pretty good stuff. Wish we got Indiana Jones. Right off the clip, we got Fable. I don't think they gave us a release date or anything like that, but we did get a trailer. There was a little bit of gameplay in there. It looked pretty cool. Richard Ayoade was there for some reason. He's like a big troll man, so that was interesting. The man just loves veg. He loves veg. Fable, I was never huge into Fable. I didn't play a lot of Fable growing up, so it's not like something I have a lot of nostalgia for, but it certainly is something that exists. And I probably will play it. It's going to be on Game Pass. I probably will play it when it comes out. South of Midnight, it didn't show gameplay, so I don't really understand what the game is, but it did show like the sort of art style and vibes of it, and it has almost a like Miles Morales, not Miles Morales, but Spider-Verse sort of vibe to it. Not as far as the tone or anything like that, but as far as the art style, where it's almost like CG with like a 2D render on top of it. It looks really, really cool, like really awesome art style. So no gameplay, no release date. Looks really cool though. And then they dropped Star Wars Outlaws trailer, which again was just a CG trailer, but this is the new Ubisoft game, the new Ubisoft Star Wars game, and I think this game looks fucking awesome. I mean, we didn't see gameplay for it, but it's Star Wars. What can I say? It's Star Wars. It looks fucking awesome. She had a cute little guy with her, just a cute little guy. But we will see more of it at Ubisoft Forward tomorrow. So I imagine, we'll see gameplay and stuff tomorrow. Then they showed this like 33 player co-op game called 33 Immortals, which comes out next year. Cool, like top down sort of like cartoony aesthetic to it. I think it looks really cool. 33 player co-op though. I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know what that looks like. Does it just drop you in with random people, or can you play with friends? Or I don't really know much about what's going on with that game. But hey, I'm into it. Looks cool. This was kind of a surprise to me. I don't know if this was rumored or if this was talked about or if we already knew this was coming, but this is news to me. Payday 3. We're getting fucking Payday 3. And it comes out September 21st. And I believe it's coming to Game Pass as well. So that is fucking awesome, bro. I love the Payday games. And hopefully this one is just as good, if not better, than what we got before. Persona 3 Reload. Now, this is surprising. The Persona 3 Reload thing is surprising for a couple reasons. First reason, Persona had always been a Sony property, right? Like that forever. We didn't see a Persona game on anything else basically until Joker came to Smash. I think that was like the first time we saw any sort of Persona thing not on PlayStation. Now Persona 5 is on everything and they're everywhere. And now it seems that Atlas is straight up just working with Xbox. And this is a huge L for Sony because there was a lot of Persona stuff in this showcase. Starting with Persona 3 Reload, which looks fucking awesome. I never got to play Persona 3. I hear it's pretty dated now, so they've completely remade it. They added that like Persona 5 sort of aesthetic to it. It looks phenomenal. So I'm in on this day one. It said early 2024. I'm in. I am so in, bro. Looks great. And then we got Avowed, which, yep, it looks good. It looks like sort of, it's from Obsidian, so it's got that sort of RPG Skyrim sort of aesthetic to it. Comes out in 2024. I think it looks really awesome. Looks good. Monkey Island is going to be in Sea of Thieves July 20th. Who cares? Like, honestly, who gives a shit? I'm sure some people are like, yeah, Sea of Thieves. Not me. I don't care. There was also, they showed Overwatch. Some Overwatch stuff. Who cares? You know what I mean? Who gives a shit about Overwatch? They also showed some what was it? Elder Scrolls Online. I'm sure people love that. Not me. I'm not one of those guys. So that was there as well. Flight Sim 2024. I don't know if this is like a brand new Flight Sim or if they're just like updating Flight Sim or what's going on. But Flight Sim 2024 comes out next year, I guess. And also Dune is coming to Flight Sim in November. The Dragonfly sort of airplanes. That's coming to Flight Sim in November. Love Flight Sim. It seems like they're adding like objectives to the game. So you could like put out fires and, go on rescue missions. You can do air shows and stuff. So it seems like they're adding stuff to actually do in Flight Sim other than just, flying over New York and being like, ooh, that looks cool. That really is all Flight Sim is. Like you fly to like Hong Kong and you're like, oh, that's cool, Hong Kong. Yeah. Hellblade. We got a nice long trailer for Hellblade. And I forgot, man. Hellblade has she has voices in her head, so they did the voice thing, which just freaks me out, man. It freaks me out. I played the first one, it freaked me out, and I can't wait to play the second one. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome. Looking forward to it. Hellblade 2024. See, this is what I'm saying though. We got a lot of stuff, but not a lot of actual release dates, which is smart to just say, hey, 2024, so then they don't delay it or whatever. So I get it. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth comes out in 2024. It said early 2024. The trailer was weird. He just like showed up naked on a beach. So that's a thing that happened. What was Path of the Goddess? I can't remember. Path of the Goddess. Oh yeah, this game like looks actually really cool. Uh, really cool aesthetic for this one. Here, I actually even got a trailer here. There we go. Got a trailer for you. Yeah, it looks cool. Cool aesthetic. Look at that. Look at this stuff. Look at that stuff. So yeah, that's a game that's happening. I'm gonna have to edit this. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, Path of the Goddess. I thought the aesthetic looked really cool. I'm into that 100%. And then they went from that right into Forza, which comes out October 10th. So that's cool. We got a confirmation that that's actually coming out this year, October 10th. Forza looks like Forza. Looks good. Looks clean. Looks crisp. So looking forward to that. Then we got Persona 5 Tactica, which was leaked earlier this week, which looks like a Persona game meets Fire Emblem, which is cool. I'm into that 100%. The thing I was saying about this though is like I hope it's not just like a filler type game. That's the vibe I get with some of these like Persona games besides like the actual mainline Persona games. Like Strikers was good, but it was sort of just like a filler thing. They've got those like dancing games, those rhythm games, which all kind of just feel like filler until the next Persona game. So I hope this is more than just filler and it's actually like good, because I like that Fire Emblem style, you know? I like that kind of gameplay, so I could fuck with it if it's good. We got a little Starfield trailer as well. Starfield, of course, is coming out September 6th. They did do a long Starfield direct after. I watched like half of it on stream, and I was like, I'm bored. The game looks good, though. It looks good. It's just like I don't need to see any more. I would rather just play the game myself. But yeah, it looks good. It looks good. It looks clean from everything they're showing. It looks much cleaner than previous Bethesda games. You know, like Bethesda games kind of look gross in previous iterations, but this actually looks pretty clean. We'll see how it runs once it actually comes out, though. That's the thing. Still Wakes the Deep comes out 2024. Still Wakes the Deep is this sort of almost looks like a horror game, but it's like set on an oil rig. That's actually a great idea for a game, I think. Like a really good idea for a game. So Still Wakes the Deep 2024. Looks good. Dungeons of Hinterberg. What was that one? Oh yeah, Dungeons of Hinterberg has this really cool aesthetic to it. This really cool art style, sort of cell shaded thing. Looks like, you know, a third person sort of platforming action game. It looks really cool. Really cool vibes. Definitely something worth checking out in the future. When that comes out, I don't think, yeah, they just said 2024 on that one. Looks really good though. I'm into it. It does look like one of those games that could come out and sort of like not meet expectations though. You know what I mean? But it does look cool. It does look cool. And then Keanu came out. Keanu introduced Phantom Liberty, which comes out September 26th. Phantom Liberty, of course, is part of the Cyberpunk game. It's like a DLC with Idris Elba. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of love for Cyberpunk. I don't know. I'm still upset that it's not third person. That game should have been third person. Okay? Okay? That's what I'm saying. But yeah, Keanu. Love Keanu. Love that he was there. Love that he's like still into it. You know? That's awesome. This was my most hype moment of the fucking showcase. We got a fucking trailer for City Skylines 2, and we got a release date of October 24th. City Skylines 2, baby. I am so hyped for City Skylines 2. October 24th. I'm going to request a day off of work. I don't give a shit. I'm playing that all goddamn day when that comes out. I think I'm the only one who's gotten this hyped about City Skylines, but it looks incredible. They showed off some of the added features and stuff. It looks awesome. The building designs look better. Road management looks great. I'm all about City Skylines 2. So that was hype. And then right after that, we got this game called Metaphor Refantasio, which it's a Persona game, dude. It's just straight up a Persona game, just not like with high schoolers. It looks fucking awesome. It looks awesome, dude. It's from the creators Persona. It's Sega Atlas, and it basically just looks like, hey, instead of doing Persona 6, we've got this Metaphor Refantasio, and this looks fucking awesome. No release date or anything like that, but I am so hyped for this. I'm into it 100%. I can't wait for that. That's a day one purchase for me. Absolutely. Then we got this game called Towerborn 2024. Looks like it's just you're climbing things. I don't know. You're climbing things. It looks like, hey, what if we took Horizon and just only had the worst part in it, where you're just like climbing things and it sucks. I'm not saying this game is gonna suck. It could be great, but it does just sort of look like a boring climbing game. I could be wrong though. I don't know. Clockwork Revolution is a new game. It's an Xbox game, right? Hold on. Let me double check this. Clockwork Revolution. Yes, Clockwork Revolution is a new steampunk RPG from Microsoft's In Exile. And it looks fine. It looks like BioShock meets, yeah, it just looks like BioShock. It looks like BioShock 3, BioShock Infinite, but there's like some sort of time dilution stuff going on with it. So, I don't know, it looks fine. You know what I mean? It's all good. Clockwork Revolution. That's a game that exists. So definitely check it out. Yeah, and then we got the new Series S with 1 terabyte of hard drive space for $350. If you want a Series S, there you go. $350. That's a pretty good price. Can't deny that. Compared to my $2,000 computer. So I know I always say go with a PS5 and then get a PC, but PCs are expensive. So you could get a PS5 and a Series S, and you could probably get most of your gaming done that you needed to get done. And then it ended with the Starfield Direct, and like I said, I watched about, I don't know, half of it, I'd assume. And then I was like, okay, I got the idea. Just I gave up. But yeah, Starfield looks good. I hope it lives up to the expectations. Although I will say, I think expectations are kind of low for it, because I think people really hated Fallout 76, and I think Fallout 4, well, when it came out, people were into it. I think in hindsight, people are like, it could have been better. So yeah, I think it looks good. So that was the Xbox showcase. I thought it was a pretty damn good showcase, especially when you compare it to the other two showcases that we got this year, compared to the Summer Games Fest and the PlayStation showcase. Especially compared to the PlayStation showcase, this was a slam dunk. And to the Summer Game Showcase, like I said earlier about the Summer Game Showcase, like for that just being like a Keighley event, like that was pretty impressive. But this is the kind of event you want to see from one of the first parties, definitely. So I'm all about it. That's great to see. Love it. Before we wrap it up here, we do have a few things coming up next week. So next week in games, we do have the Ubisoft Forward, which is on Monday, the 12th. So prepare your butts for Ubisoft Forward. What to expect from Ubisoft Forward? I have no fucking clue. I think we'll get obviously we're getting that Star Wars game, which is cool. It's cool. We got that confirmed today that we're going to see more of that at the Ubisoft Forward. What else could we see there? I don't know, man. Beyond Good and Evil is not going to be there. I doubt it. I don't believe that game exists. I think we'll see Sea of Thieves again. Yeah, Sea of Thieves will probably be there. We'll see more Assassin's Creed stuff, more of the Prince of Persia. I don't think we'll see the Prince of Persia remake, though. I don't think that's going to happen. What else could there be? I know the Avatar game, right? Like, I don't think we're gonna see the Avatar game. We're probably gonna see the Star Wars game before the Avatar game, but I don't know. We could see both. So yeah, that's what's happening tomorrow. We will watch that. We'll talk about that next week for sure. And also one more thing here. Okay, and then for our video game release calendar, we have Door Dodgen, Dordogne. I don't know what the fuck that is, bro, but it's coming out on June 13th on everything. So check that out. Crime Boss Rockay City is finally coming to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S on June 15th. Thank God for that. Jack Gene is coming to Switch on June 15th. Layers of Fear is coming to PlayStation 5, Series X, and PC June 15th. And then F123 is coming to everything except for the Switch June 16th. And then Park Beyond comes to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC June 16th. Park Beyond looks cool, man. I've been actually wanting to play that game. So, yeah, there it is. That is it for the show. Make sure that you check us out live on twitch.tv/lonercast. I record most of these things live over there. So twitch.tv/lonercast. We also have spoiler casts that we do that you can check out on YouTube, or you can look up Lonercast and you can find them there. You can find this show on podcast services by looking up Last Week in Games. And if you're watching on YouTube or whatever, there's links in the description on how to find the show as well. So all that being said, I appreciate you guys hanging out. I did another solo show. There might be more of these solo shows coming up in the future as me and Nick become more busy. I'm gonna try and get Nick in here as much as possible, but you know, we're all getting busy in our old age, so there might be more solo shows coming up. But hey, here we are. Last Week in Games forever, baby.